We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall or, in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's hard. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He runs with it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A play fake. Now Williams to the left side. He's got command. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
First down, Bears.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Now they'll pitch it out here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Williams. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll try to run for it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Back deep for the Niners is Sky Moore. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to have a Bears 1st down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the 1st read, the 2nd read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Bears.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing again. Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down, they need 3. Give up the middle of Swift. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. But they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and goal, Chicago.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run with Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Cairo Santos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Niners offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by 4. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so There was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
15-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams hit, and he loses the football. And no turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of 1. And this is third down.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throw right side. He's got Tonjes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Deshaun Wright. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
2 yards.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on 3rd and short, just go get the first down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Chicago.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Niners' 23-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 13 yards.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Ronaldo Green on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 9-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
49ers nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearson. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
21 yards.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
This throw left side caught by Kittle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Second down and 3. Back to the air again is Purdy. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. Robinson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are back in this one. It's 17-7.
49ers 7.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. On the give, here's Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the option, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Swift. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bears first down.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards.
The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
9-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Are you kidding me? You guys are garbage.
Come and see this. It's not over. Why are you giving up? Come on, guys.
Get up already.
You do better than this.
What a waste of time.